Welcome back to my channel. My name is Janet, and today we're gonna watch episode 5 of The Bear. So far, the interactions between the characters have been my absolute favorite. I see some relationships develop, change, heal, and I'm loving it. So let's jump right into it. Let's see how Carmi's gonna deal with Michael's birthday. Oh, it looks like Sydney was also suffering from flashbacks like Carmi was. Hopefully we get some background on her. 3 in the morning? Oh my god. It looks like she was dealing with a lot. I do wonder why she picked that restaurant to work in. I mean, it feels like she's so knowledgeable and has skills that she could work at a bigger, maybe higher paying job. Is the connection from her dad and her going there really that strong, you know? I wonder if Carmi views this as therapy, like cooking.
You're right. Check average gets killed at night. We need a new dinner menu.
Thinking maybe a play on tongue-in-cheek. And risotto.
In the walk-in, how we doing on cakes?
About to fire him up.
Please hustle on that, all right?
I got you.
One side looks like shit. Both sides look like shit here.
Yes, chef.
I love the attention to detail.
Oh, no, I know what this is.
This is what?
Oh my
Close
god.
No, we use one service, it could kill us.
That's
You don't
kind
think
of...
this is putting it at risk for losing a service?
Yeah, it's kind of questionable.
Good.
I mean, even though it did look like just water, still though.
Yeah. What's up?
Tina, Sydney, Ibra, you guys with me in the kitchen.
All right, guys.
I don't know. That's
Next level shit.
messy.
I'ma check out.
Cook that.
The new components calling me.
I know. Just hear me out. We gotta get a new dinner menu. We can hire more cooks. 2 tablespoons of butter. You see it's starting to get kind of glossy.
That looks
sauce
good.
It's starting to happen. And do a little bit of pepper, salt, lemon.
Got the chills.
Take your time. See, you wanna try this?
Ooh, if it's Tina approved, you know it's good.
Thread. I'm not stripping the thread.
Oh, Richie, come on.
Human resources offense, dude. Oh, yeah. Guess what? You're looking at human resources.
It's even worse.
Carmi says he's down a couple cooks. Do you think that I can apply for that job application?
Ooh. You know, so far they painted him as just the maintenance man, the go-to guy, kind of like a side character. But what if he's like this secret weapon that could actually cook a meal, you know, like a unsuspecting right hook of a character. Maybe that's the reason why he always goes to the shop, because he actually has a passion for what they're doing there, you know? I hope so.
Yo, is this warm enough?
Think so.
Yo, check this shit.
What's up?
Take a whiff.
I love how he's taking this
Yo,
to the
should
next
we do a
level,
bakery?
like a craft.
Yo,
Can I borrow a sous vide bag, chef?
the fuck you doing?
Fermenting.
You know how to seal it?
No, chef.
We can learn.
Welcome
Kudos to Carmi for
Got
giving them freedom to
Yo, what time
spread
you
their
going
wings
tonight?
and
Should I say
learn.
bachelorette?
Marcus, we good on cake, chef? Please don't get lost in that shit.
We good, chef.
I trust you.
Marcus is Mini Minosa
Nice.
of Illinois Fermentation.
We love that support in a leader.
Hey, how we looking up front?
Shitty but better, chef.
I'll take that.
Jeff, look at the coloring on this.
Now you want to take that a little bit darker. You see that brown spot right there? We want to see that everywhere on the bottom. Mamash? She full cycle?
She wasn't calm, but the food was great.
Oh,
Alright,
he
looks
has
good. 2 more
anxiety.
minutes at that stock.
You know what? We haven't met the mom yet.
What might you bring to the beef as a new employee?
I got hearth. What's hearth? I'm nervous, man. I got heart. Well,
Come
A,
on, Richie. Give the man a chance.
B, I'm
A fucking restaurant. Why do I give a fuck that you play the keyboard?
I'm a hard worker. I'm a nice guy. I got a great vibe.
Fuck your vibe.
Shouldn't Carmi
Fuck
interview
my
him?
vibe.
I swear to God, I will fuck anything I want to fuck.
You are not being nice. You will not fuck
Oh
me.
my god. Call Char for real.
Stop shouting! Yo, should I break this up?
Yes! No!
Yes! What? Never! Hey!
What the fuck, Carmi? I wasn't even
Jesus, love the communication
He's
he's.
selling fucking coke, back alley of the beef.
Oh,
Stop! What? That.
He is selling coke out of the fucking alleyway, man. You fucking stroke.
Richie. You know what? And this is so bad because we know that Michael had an addiction. So what if Richie was like enabling Michael and inevitably led him to his death? I feel like Richie might hold guilt for that. And now, you know, Carmi might hold a little bit of resentment. Like, dude, like why would you, you know, wave it in front of his nose, right? Almost like a betrayal. Late. Don't panic. Don't panic. Oh no, he's panicking.
It's not that big a deal.
I shouldn't have fucking said it.
I don't know. I feel like it's a pretty big deal.
You know, like I distribute just little bits here and there
Out of my restaurant.
out of the alley behind your brother's restaurant to help it.
Richie could not get over the fact that he gave it to Michael. That he gave it to Carm.
Whose idea was it?
Come on, man. Think you
No.
can guess, cuz. How the fuck do you think we made it through COVID, huh? Side hustle. And that's the kind of stick-to-itiveness and ingenuity and out-of-the-box thinking that we look for in employees.
Didn't think they were gonna bring up
That ship
COVID,
has
but
sailed, my friend.
at the same time, this is not the ingenuity that you need because it's illegal.
I should call the fucking police on you.
I should call the police on you for being a naive person.
No, your stupid friends. We're done with Nico.
Oh my, Nico's got nothing to do with this. That's
Richie,
something
I
else.
swear to God, motherfucker.
So Nico is an
Full of fumes,
addition,
alright?
additional problem, unknown problem. Oh, this is wonderful.
Kitchen,
Out.
up front.
Off.
That's every bag of ice in River North.
Fact, how we looking?
Good news and bad news, Carmi.
Oh, these two guys.
Yeah, condenser is fried. It's gonna cost a couple racks to fix, but I got to connect on a condenser guy.
Yo, my guy. Yeah, can I ask you a favor? Dude, you're a lifesaver, Petey.
You're a real stud, Petey.
Ah, thanks, cousin.
I ain't your cousin.
We're not on cousin levels yet.
Not my
Not
cousin
yet.
either. We asked Pete's permission here, right, Pete?
Oh, you asked Pete.
Can we do this later? I kind of got a lot going on.
Yeah, I also have a lot going on. Did you know I recently had a brother die too?
Dark.
And it feels like Sugar's been really focused on taking care of Carmi. I'm not really sure if she's the older sister or if you know what their age groups were, but it feels like she's the older sister. It feels like she just wants to protect him and get him to move forward, right? But at the same time, she has to mourn too. She has to mourn Michael, and now she has on top of now I feel like she also has the additional worry that she might lose Carm, and that's heavy. That's really, really intense.
Hey, man, straight up, that was fucking gnarly.
You're such a soft, shitty bitch. Why don't you call Pete? 'Cause
Definitely
you're too
older
scared
sister.
To call me? That's weak, bro.
No. I call Pete because every time I call you, you talk a bunch of shit, and I can't really get into a fight right now.
You only appear when you need something. You never got back to me about the thing. You've spent every
Yeah.
minute since you've been back in that fucking restaurant, and now you're taking advantage of Pete?
I went to the thing.
Which we're proud of you
To a
for that.
meeting?
Yeah, I go 3 times a week.
I think that like eases her worry a lot.
All family?
All family, yeah.
I will say I love how these characters show the anxiety, the emotion, the confusion that they feel, because I feel it. I feel like Carmi's character, you know, he has a difficult time talking about this stuff. He has a difficult time dealing with it in a not in a productive way, but I guess working through your feelings can be difficult sometimes. And I feel that. I see it from watching him, and I can relate to that for sure. And then you have Sugar here, who's just worried about her brother and is also trying to mourn and sees that he is going through a lot. But, you know, there's only so much you can do. And I get it. And I love these actors for that because, wow.
And
And the dialogue is really nice.
Leave. fight with me tomorrow?
Yeah, that's what family's for.
Angel, I want you to take every single stock pot we have, put it on the stove. Ibra, get all the beef, put it in gravy, cover it, stock it all, okay?
So you done this before?
Yeah, she looks so knowledgeable. I feel like she has so much experience.
We can't open.
Yeah, no gas. Gary, it's getting greasy in
Are
here.
they still building across the street?
Very dangerous.
Innovation. Like Sydney is just like this problem solver. I feel like in school she would have gotten straight A's. She would have been the one designating roles, coming out with the hypothesis, so to speak. What are these flashbacks?
Hey!
Yo.
Yo, what's going on?
Gas line is still down, power's out, so outdoor lunch service.
Which is nice.
It's rad, chef.
Free stock, please. And also a towel for Tina.
Yes, please, because it's very flamey.
Yo, chef, there's a fire.
And I appreciate how Tina called her chef. That does not go unnoticed.
You know, it can go from chill to unchill in a second, but you gotta stay ahead on your work. That's just that.
Heard.
I have mad respect for
You don't get to be
cooks
creative.
now.
You just won't make a mistake again.
Aww.
Yeah, you will.
Aww.
You just 'cause shit happens.
What wonderful characteristics of a leader. Like, look at him. This is what I mentioned, that he is, I think because of his past experience, he definitely doesn't want to be that kind of chef. We know the psycho one would have completely blown up on everybody, but he's like, all right, mistake, let's adjust, let's learn and grow, right? Because he's still letting him learn his craft. He's listening to Sydney now from the beginning. He's actually taking the input of his coworkers, and I appreciate that so much. It's wonderful to see.
You have this minute where you're watching the fire and you're thinking, if I don't do anything, this place will burn down and all my anxiety will go away with it. So what's up? You want to be a baby for another minute, or you trying to party?
I love these type of dialogues. I think they're so nice.
Chef, get in there. Let's go. Toughen up. Come on.
You put the fire out. Even if that means you'll keep the anxiety with you, you know? You gotta find another way to deal with it.
Bro.
You said you had to connect.
Yeah, I definitely did not. Don't have a connect.
How are we gonna get $5,500 that fast?
Like, that's putting the whole restaurant at risk.
It's pretty interesting, you guys coming to me.
Oh, come on, Richie.
Cousin, it's one more time. It's never again. I want it far away. I don't want to know the details.
At the same
I
time,
need this. The fridge won't work with
maybe Richie's the one taking all the risk, since he's the one, right?
Say Matei.
Richie.
No. Say Matei, Neil.
Say it, Faye.
Come on. Fuck it. Matei.
Poor Neil.
Cousin, this is the last time, right?
Yeah. Carmen. I understand.
Yeah, but I don't think you can just get out of it that easy, right? Oh, how convenient. They come to an agreement and the lights turn on. It's as if they needed to resort to that to literally keep the lights on, right?
Okay. Yeah.
Look at him checking in.
It really reminded me of like catering. Just that energy. I don't know.
What was the deal with that?
Got too big, too fast.
So that's her past.
My credit got destroyed. I mean, my whole shit got rocked. And there's not a night I don't stay up just thinking about what I could have done different.
Oh, man.
It was the first time.
Heard, chef.
Can you help me strain the stock?
Yeah, of course. Yes, chef.
You know, another reason why I love these characters is that I'm just so excited for their arc. Like, yes, you know, it feels like she's at her lowest point, but she's still she's still waking up every single day, right? And she's still learning and whatnot. And it just takes so much courage to, one, start your business, and two, start a food business. I know that's extra risky, and it just, her character in general is really fun to watch. Carmi too, we see him dealing with, you know, his mental health and dealing with the new responsibility of the restaurant, and he as well, like from best chef to now he owns a mom and pop, right? We have Richie's extremely difficult dynamic with everybody, and I just love seeing how each and every character, you're able to root for them. Like you're able to feel compassion for them, and I'm so excited to see how each and every one of their characters grow. Yeah, I agree. And I love how Carmi just lets everybody spread their wings and grow in the restaurant. Like we see him, like he said, he used to work at McDonald's and everything was just robots and easy, and now he's challenging himself. He's reading, he's studying, he's learning how to ferment. Like he's taking on these challenges on his own, and Carmi's like, all right, go for it, you can do it, you know, giving him guidance whenever he needs it. And I think that's just a beautiful thing. I'm so excited for all of these characters. Oh, I love the show. Just look at him. The dedication needed to learn something new. You have to put so many hours into learning something new, and he's there after work trying. And I love to see that. He is such a wholesome character. Whenever he was talking about his story of how his family used to be happy with the donuts, it makes me feel like he wants to spread that happiness with his food too, his pastries. And oh my god, I love it so much. I love baking too. Like that's why I love to cook for my family. It gives me a sense of love and togetherness. Oh, okay, so the boxes that we saw, the catering boxes that we saw earlier were from her. I also love the B-roll. City life of Chicago. What a nice episode. Genuinely, I enjoyed it so much. I felt like this episode was really heartwarming. I mean, we saw like the interaction between Carmi and Sugar. We saw, I loved Carmi's talk with Marcus, and I just love seeing him take on this new challenge on himself and just want to grow as a person and as a chef. It's so, every character here is so, it's so captivating. I really loved enjoying, I'm really enjoying learning about every backstory and their motivations, and it's just, the show is so nice. It's so nice. I love how it's written. I love the dialogue between each character. Sometimes what's not spoken outright is said with how the actors are portraying it. I feel like as if I'm feeling it rather than hearing it, and I love it when shows do that. I love when it's executed to that point. Because it makes me feel compassion, and it makes me feel related to the character. And although each episode is a new challenge, I love how Carmi's refusing to give up. It feels like everyone is so resilient in the show. Like they keep getting hit with obstacles and challenges and really, really difficult situations. Like we just learned that Sydney failed her business, her first business. And now she has to relearn confidence in herself, and she has to kind of get herself back on her feet, right? Marcus is also an unknown territory with everything that he's learning, and everyone really is just trying to get a stable landing on their feet, and they're doing it in a way together at the same time. So I just love how with each challenge, they're finding a way to adapt and to overcome it. Now, this new challenge with the whole with Richie selling, I don't see any good outcome from it at all. I don't know who would take the rap for it, if it would be the restaurant or Richie, but we can also clearly see that Richie still has a problem with Carmi saying my restaurant versus Richie's restaurant, which I think Richie feels entitled to because he was there with Michael, trying to keep it all afloat, right? So it's also very reasonable feelings on Richie's side, and because Carmi wasn't there during some difficult times that he had to go through with Michael. So I get it, but also they were not making good decisions together, like Richie and Michael, clearly. So Carmi's absolutely needed in that restaurant. If there's a chance to save it, I personally think Carmi's gonna be the one to save it. So, but that's gonna be a hard pill to swallow for Richie and to come to terms with, and hopefully, doubt it, but hopefully this isn't gonna, Richie selling in the alley is not gonna turn around and bite them all in the ass. So with that being said, this episode was amazing. I really, really loved it. I enjoyed watching them, and I look forward to each character's arc. I really do. Genuinely. This is such a fun show. Thank you guys for watching with me. If you like this episode, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you think. Who do you relate to the most? Do you think Carmi or Richie can handle the restaurant's management better? Let me know your thoughts below. I love reading them. As always, I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you guys in the next video.